Hello, everyone, and welcome again to this Ask the Banker segment. My name is Ron Amlin from SBM St. Louis, and with me today is Pete Zeiser from Midwest Bank Center, and Pete is our Ask the Banker columnist. Each month, Pete shares his tips, advice, and banking strategies with our readers, and you can find those on sbmon.com. Pete, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ron. I'm doing great.
Fantastic. Let's jump right into our question this week. It's about building a relationship with your banker, and why is that important? And what are the first steps business owners should take in building that relationship?
Yeah, so relationships are probably most important, most needed when times get tough. And that can be any kind of relationship, professionally or personally, right? But I think the key is you have to cultivate those relationships during the good times as well. You can't wait to the last minute to when it's needed to all of a sudden, pick up the phone and call somebody and try to build that relationship. Bank and business is no different. You need to be proactive and make sure that those relationships build over time. And I think kind of the first step is a real simple one, and that is just know who your banker is. Sometimes you'll ask a business owner, who do you bank with? And if they answer with the bank's name, they may not have that great of a relationship. They should answer with their banker's name. It's really important that you have that point of contact, that person. And so to start that relationship and grow it, I mean, it's really important that you get to meet them in person and meet them on a normal basis. You want to have their direct contact information, their phone number, email, their cell phone, even. Because it's really important that when you need something, you're able to get a hold of them. And really, you want to be able to have that relationship where you can casually bounce ideas off of them. They are there to help support you and your business. This is what they enjoy doing. And so it's great whenever a banker gets to talk about, their business and their customers and how they're going about building their business.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And bankers have so many other clients and they've seen so many other businesses that sometimes they can either introduce you to someone who might help your business, or they may have some advice or some guidance. And I think this is a great question about building relationships, because during COVID, we really saw how this can help a business firsthand. Because when the PPP loans came out, the first round, everybody was kind of rushing to get that first round and get in under the deadline. And some folks didn't have they had a relationship with a bank, but they didn't have a relationship with someone they could call to even find out where things were going, or, how they should apply and things of that nature. And so I think you're right. And even if you have a business that maybe you think you don't need a great relationship with a banker, we saw during COVID that wasn't the case.
Yeah, and Ron, you hit the nail on the head there. We had gone a long time since the Great Recession of having some kind of incident where those relationships were really tested, and you really needed that. And that Paycheck Protection Program, those PPP loans, those were a prime example. You had a lot of business owners out there that had a bank but didn't have that point of contact, and so they were at best finding a 1-800 number to call, whereas businesses that had that trusted advisor were calling people on their cell phones, getting in touch with them ahead of time, and so had those PPP loans lined up, which took a lot of stress off the business owners' plates. And you also mentioned about, bankers have a lot of different customers and they're able to network with you and your business. And so we saw this during PPP where there were businesses that were kind of, not being helped by their current banking partner. And so we had a lot of our customers reach out to their friends and say, hey, is your bank not taking care of you? I've got a Pete Sizer for you to call. And so it was a great story of kind of using those networks, using those natural referral sources to connect the dots and get customers in touch with a banker that could help them.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your input today, Pete. And how can people get in touch with you if they have additional questions for you?
Yeah, just give me a call on my direct line. It's 314-633-6762. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.